So is beauty sleep really a thing? Let's discuss. Beauty sleep is a thing. It's not just a myth, and it's not just something that our parents drilled into our heads when we were little to get us to go to sleep on time. Beauty sleep, or quality sleep, is actually one of the biggest pieces of the whole health and wellness and natural, graceful aging puzzles. The unfortunate thing is, as we get older, we have less chances of actually getting that solid 8 hours of sleep that's recommended in order for everything to work as it should. And lack of sleep actually wreaks havoc on your health and wellness, on your appearance, on your energy levels, on your mental health. So getting sleep is super, super important for so many reasons. Problem is that life happens and getting sleep is almost impossible for a lot of us, be it because of stress, anxiety, looming deadlines, a million responsibilities, which means all the browsers in your brain are open at the same time, or just plain parenthood. Trust me on this. If you don't have kids, be warned. It doesn't matter if your kids are newborns, infants, toddlers, teenagers, or even out of the house in college. You will never, ever sleep solid again because you're always going to be worried about your kids. And there's something about having a baby, especially for us moms, that changes your hearing. Like, you become a really light sleeper and your kid could sneeze halfway across the country and you'll wake up. Trust me on that. Birth control lesson aside, the more sleep that we need, the less that we seem to have it. So sleep is elusive, but I'm here to give you a few little actionable and realistic steps to try and help you sleep better. These are all things that I've learned about over the years in my desperate attempt to be able to sleep more, because I'm just one of those people that does not function well on little bits of sleep, and yet that's all I get. So let's quickly talk about why beauty sleep is so important. Beauty sleep is important, or quality sleep is important, because while you sleep, your body is essentially regenerating itself. You've got cellular turnover. Your body is producing collagen, or what's left of its collagen production is working while you sleep. And also, when you get good sleep, your body's able to better regulate cortisol levels. And cortisol is the stress hormone. So if your body isn't able to regulate that while you're sleeping, it's really going to affect a lot of things. It can cause weight gain, it can cause premature aging, and it can even cause inflammation and acne. While you're sleeping, your body also increases the blood flow that goes to your skin, which means your skin is receiving more oxygen, the cells are getting the nutrients that they need. That can only happen while you're in that resting phase. So if you're not getting optimal amounts of sleep, you're not getting all of that super boost and healing that your skin actually needs in order to look its best. And it's not just your skin that's affected, but the quality of your nails and your hair can be affected as well. Your hormones in general are also regulated while you sleep. So everything from mood to mental health to cognitive function, all of that is affected by whether you get enough sleep or not. Studies have also shown that getting good quality sleep will help you decrease the chances of obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. So yes, beauty sleep is really important for healthy skin, for maintaining your appearance, and also for all of your other body functions. But the question is, how do you get beauty sleep? Or how do you get some quality of sleep when life is being lifey? There are a few things that you can do. So if you can create a short, consistent bedtime routine, it's going to help a lot. It's going to set your body subconsciously up for the fact that now it's time to rest and go to sleep. And doing simple little things like making a cup of a stress-busting tea like chamomile. I'm going to link my other video down below where I've got a list of really great teas that have actually been studied and shown to help relieve things like tension, stress, and sleeplessness. But chamomile tea is fantastic. Taking a valerian supplement before you go to bed is also really good. These things naturally calm down nervous tension and get your body and mind ready for restful slumber. Making sure that you have optimal levels of magnesium in your diet. Now, magnesium is an incredibly important mineral in general. And the problem is that we don't get enough of it from the foods that we eat because our soil and food supplies are so depleted in all of these essential nutrients and minerals. So having some sort of magnesium added to your diet, whether in supplement form or If you like to take a bath before bed, using Epsom salt is great because there's magnesium in the salts. Using some sort of transdermal magnesium cream also works. Magnesium helps to relax your body, and it's really, really great to also calm your nervous system. So there are different types of magnesium that you can look into. I like recommending trying a few and seeing what works best for you, but some of the good ones that I've tried before and still use are magnesium glycinate and magnesium citrate. Putting down the screen is also, it's one of the hardest things to do, I know, and it's so tempting to just scroll when you're in bed, but if you can shut your screens off, it's recommended an hour, but I want to keep things realistic. 20 minutes before your head hits the pillow, if you can put your phone down and pick up an actual book and read a book, like good old-fashioned old school paper, you smell the book. I smell books, sorry. Turn the pages. That actually helps to promote a much deeper, more restful sleep. And there are plenty of studies that have shown that staring at a screen and the blue light really can affect your ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. And the other thing is, with all of the junk all over social media, the last thing that you want when you're falling asleep is just all that jumbled junk flying through your subconscious. Read a book, whether it's a self-help book or just something that you really enjoy. A few pages is all you need. Trust me, you're going to start nodding off before you finish a chapter. Eating pistachios. A handful of pistachios is actually one of the most effective things I have ever done to give me truly solid sleep. Even if I'm not getting all the hours of sleep that I want, I've noticed that when I eat pistachios right before I go to bed, I sleep completely undisturbed. Pistachios actually contain a natural form of melatonin. I'm not a fan of taking melatonin supplements. Melatonin supplements that are lab created, there's a little iffiness about them if you want to go down the rabbit hole and do some research on that. I have no problem with using melatonin supplements if it's something like you're going on a trip and you want to deal with jet lag, which is really what those supplements are meant for. But to take them on an everyday basis, the jury's still out on that, and I'm not big on messing with hormones. So if you can get a food-based source of melatonin that's not going to alter your brain chemistry, do so. Next, we've got L-Theanine, which is another supplement. These gummies are actually really great. They're meant for kids, but really anyone can take them. These are by Nature's Way, and they are kids cool, calm, and collected. So these are made with L-Theanine, lemon balm, and magnesium. Lemon balm is also great. That's in one of my videos below. L-Theanine is really effective. L-Theanine is actually incredible. You can get it by itself in a supplement. So L-Theanine actually works with your alpha brain waves, and it helps to calm down your mind. It helps to calm down your nervous system. It promotes cognitive function, and it's actually been used really effectively. So it's not something that makes you drowsy. It just brings you a sense of calm, or helps your body just take on that sense of calm. And it's actually been used effectively, as I was going to say, for a lot of people with attention deficit disorders. L-Theanine also helps increase GABA production, so GABA, which is a neurotransmitter. And that in and of itself helps promote relaxation and helps people that suffer from insomnia really effectively. So that's also another little simple trick to have and use. If you've got an essential oil diffuser, I recommend using high quality essential oils that don't have a bunch of random fillers, because you don't want to be breathing in junk while you're sleeping. But essential oils like lavender, chamomile, valerian, those are all really, really great, as well as frankincense, because essential oils, when diffused, actually work at a cellular level. So if you can have your pistachios or your L-Theanine, and you've got your little cup of tea and your book and your essential oils going, it's like heaven, right? There's no way that you're not going to at least get those 4 hours of beautiful sleep that you need. Another thing that I use and recommend for light sleepers is a white noise machine. There are different types of noise machines now. You can get ones that have pink noise, brown noise. There's so many I can't keep up. But I've got a great one that I'm going to link below. My kids have them in their rooms. I have them. When we were living in the big city, it was constant, helicopters overhead, or sirens going down the street, or neighbors having one too many drinks, and that was in a good neighborhood. And now we live in the countryside, so it can be coyotes howling in the middle of the night, and it is nice to have that buffer so that you're not hearing all that stuff and getting jolted out of sleep. Some people prefer to sleep with a fan on. Whatever it is that makes you really comfortable, those are all great ways to maintain a quality of sleep, even if you're not getting the long stretches that we all wish we had. Last but not least is a weighted blanket. I was given a weighted blanket by my aunt a few years ago, and it really has made a huge difference in my ability to go to sleep and stay asleep as well. I know they're not for everyone. Some people feel a little bit claustrophobic with them, but if you do tend to suffer from anxiety, weighted blankets are really great because you basically feel like you're in this wonderful cocoon of a hug while you're in bed, and some of us like that, okay? So beauty sleep. Beauty sleep is a thing. Good quality sleep is important. We all need it. We all want it. Even if we feel like we don't need it, some people can function on less sleep than others. The fact of the matter is your body actually needs that sleep. Your skin is going to reflect how your body's feeling. So if you're on this aging gracefully and staying healthy as long as possible journey, try to get as much sleep as possible. If you can't get lots of sleep, try and make those few hours of sleep that you have as solid and uninterrupted as possible. These little tips and tricks really are helpful. I've done everything under the sun to be able to figure out ways to stay asleep and sleep as well as possible. And these have really all worked very well for me. And it's not like you have to do them all. Try one, try a couple, see which one works best for you. The one that I stick with every single night, no matter what, is my Pistachios. If I'm particularly stressed out, then I'll go in with the L-Theanine and the chamomile tea. CBD oil is actually another one that's very helpful. CBD oil, good quality CBD oil, can be a bit expensive, so it's not my first go-to, but I do have a bottle on hand. So when things get real crazy, that's a good one as well. I'd love to hear if you have any tips and tricks that work well for you to go to sleep and stay asleep. Let me know how many hours of sleep you get at night. Drop me a comment below. I would love to commiserate with those of you who also don't get as much sleep as you wish you did. And thank you again for watching. I love sharing all of these things that I've learned over the years. If you can please go ahead and click like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and all that good stuff. It really helps me to continue making these videos, and it helps me to continue rewiring adulthood and our sleep cycles together. I'll see you next time.